Okay, now on to my second movie review. I just reviewed A Haunted House, so now I'm going to review the other movie I saw. And the other movie I saw, which is very different from the first one, is The Impossible. This is a movie that I have been looking forward to. It's been on my list of... This is one of the last ones I have to see in 2012, because I told you guys, oh, well, you might not know, after I'm done with all the movies I've seen in 2012, I'm going to do an updated top 10 movies of 2012. So this was one of the ones I really wanted to see, and I had a feeling it was going to be in my top 10, and I just was really looking forward to see it. And I heard Naomi Watts was great and everything, and I have to say that The Impossible is just a roller coaster ride almost. It goes from being happy to being emotional, from being extremely gruesome to being scary, and it's just everything. It's like when you get on a roller coaster, first you're there, oh my god, am I going to die, am I going to die, am I going to die? That's the beginning of this movie, with the tsunami. Then once you're on the roller coaster, things kind of calm down a little bit. Then you go up that steep hill, the action comes back, and that's what happens in this movie. So the movie really is like a big roller coaster ride almost. It's like an amusement park ride because things just keep going and going. And of course, this was based on the true story. And the movie is pretty much about a family who goes to Christmas vacation in Thailand, and they are enjoying their beachfront resort but then while this is happening, the oldest son, Lucas, drops his ball, and he has to go get the ball, but as he gets the ball, a tsunami starts, and they all pretty much are stuck in the tsunami, and they all pretty much get separated. The mother ends up with Lucas, and Ewan McGregor's character ends up with the other two boys. So that's why this movie is like this. It's her story first, and then his. So let's just get to it. I thought that it was really good, but the thing was, this is a very hard movie to watch. It is very gruesome. It is very scary at times, and there are times when you're like, I honestly didn't know if they were going to make it, because I didn't know the true story, so I didn't know if they were going to make it. So when I found out they did, I was very happy that they did make it. So yeah, that's just so I was very happy that they do make it in the movie. We'll get to that in the spoilers, but let's first get into the performances. The performances are quite good here. I think there's some really great people. Specifically Naomi Watts. I mean, everyone's been talking about Naomi Watts, how great she is, and she really is great in this movie. She barely has any lines of dialogue. But the reason she's so great is because she gets hurt badly, and she's in hospital treatment, and this is the true story. This is why this story is so famous. This woman is still alive today. Not Naomi Watts, it was the real woman. This woman is still alive today, and she was in hospital care, and I think she's doing better now. I think she actually went on to be like a doctor or something like that. So, yeah, the whole performance is amazing because most of it is just her covered in blood, like, oh my god, and it's not like horror movie, oh my god. It's like, oh my god, am I gonna make it? And you really feel for her. And, the first half of the movie is really her and Tom Holland, Lucas, and then this is the second half of the movie. So then now I want to get to Tom Holland. I thought he was wonderful as the oldest son. I actually thought he was the best, honestly. I thought Tom Holland was great, and I'm like, this kid is great. He is so brave. He's very mischievous in the beginning, but he has to be put in a big position. He has to care for his mom. He has to be the bigger person, and all of that happens. And then, so I really love the two of them together. I thought they had some really good chemistry. You really felt like they were, you really felt like they were mother and son, and I just thought they had some awesome chemistry together. Now let's get to the second half of the movie, Ewan McGregor. Okay, Ewan McGregor was actually really good here. He is not in as much of the movie as you think he is. In the beginning, they make it seem like it's going to be Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor kind of doing the whole movie. But it's not. He is in more the second half of the movie. He's in the very beginning of the movie, and he is in the second half of the movie. So, yeah. So that's what happens there, and I thought he did a really good job. The other two sons, I mean, they were fine. Nothing special there. But, yeah, as I said, this is a very hard movie to watch, and the reason is because of probably the effects. The tsunami scene was fantastic. It is very realistic. And I love the tsunami scene. I thought that was a great scene. Definitely, if you want to show off your Blu-ray player to someone, you got to play that scene, because that scene is just amazing. It looked amazing. And also the thing I want to talk about is the blood. There is a lot of blood in this movie. Be prepared. There is one scene that is very gruesome. You're going to want to turn away. And it's PG-13. It's like Titanic. It's PG-13, but it's so gruesome, intense, and scary that you don't know what else to... that you're scared almost. And I've never been scared of a movie more. I mean, I've seen horror movies, and I haven't been scared of those. I've seen slasher movies. I've seen decapitations, even in movies. And, you know, wasn't even to that extent, and I was, like, terrified in this movie. I'm like, oh my god, what's going to happen to them? So now I want to get to the spoilers. So if you haven't seen The Impossible, definitely don't watch the rest of this review. I'm going to get to the spoilers. So, again, I didn't think they were going to make it. I kind of ruined that in the beginning, but I didn't know they were going to make it. I'm sure if you knew the true story, you did know. I didn't know a lot about their story. I had this feeling they were going to make it, but I wasn't sure. I actually thought Naomi Watts was going to die. Honestly, I thought she was going to die. There was a point when they almost made it seem like she was going to, but she didn't. I thought the scene, my favorite scene in the movie was actually the scene where they find each other. When Tom Holland, when Lucas and his father and the two boys find each other, that was a beautiful scene, and that is my favorite scene in the movie because they haven't seen each other such a long time. It's felt like it's been forever since they've seen each other. They've been separated all this time, and they finally find each other, and that was just a great scene, and I just really, really love that scene. So yeah, overall, I really did enjoy The Impossible. It's not one of my favorite movies of 2012, though, because of those gruesome scenes. Definitely, though, if you want to see a really, really good disaster movie, it's not really a disaster movie. It is really good for what it was, and it definitely is a really good movie. And if you haven't seen The Impossible, definitely check it out. So that's it for my review of The Impossible. Hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!